his people, his people, his people, his people, his people, his people, and hath raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began, that we shall be saved from our enemies.
No, a lot of Christian women say they are saved. What is saved? What do the Bible say? What saved mean?
That we shall be saved from our enemies.
So the most Yahweh shall gonna crack them skies and gonna save us from our enemies. And who else? Our enemies and who?
And from all the hands of all that hate us.
That all that hate us. So every nation, everybody don't love us, man.
Right.
We got to get that understand. We got to get that process in our mind. Get that process in our mind. The white man can be so kind to you, but in the back of his mind, oh, that dirty nigga, I'll kill him. I'll chop his head off. Because you got to understand that Yahweh shall say he was going to come back and save us from our enemies and those that hate us. And we got our own people hate us too. You know what I'm saying? Give me that in Maccabees, was that 1 in 40? Yes.
1 in 11.
Yeah, 1 in 11. 1 in, yeah. What's this?
This is the book of First Maccabees, chapter 1 and verse 11. In those days went there out of Israel.
Those days it came out of Israel. People coming out of our nation. Watch this.
Wicked men.
Wicked men. Do we have wicked men in our nation? The same, got the same skin tone, look exactly like you, and they looking at you, know you need some help, and they got it, and they look at you like you ain't nothing.
Who persuaded many.
Persuaded many. They persuade all many. Their own people. Persuade them. Told the whole 12 tribes, look, we're gonna do what the white man told us to do. Because you know what I'm saying? If we go against him, he gonna do this to us. Well, you gotta forget who we were serving. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
That's right.
But you got wicked men going against the Most High God.
Saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen.
You see what they saying? Our own people say, let's go to the other nation and make a covenant. Covenant mean do what they do. Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, all that bull crap. See, but that thing went down to generation to generation to generation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got to remember, when we was in slavery, brother, when we was in slavery, they did not allow us to read at all. So we behind, so we just learned what our enemy taught us. Read.
Let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us. For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow.
See, that's the same thing when Moses led us out of Egypt. And we said the same thing about the Egyptians. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Why Moses led us out in this wilderness? We could have stayed back in Egypt. They treat us good. It's the same thing. It's the same thing right here. The so-called white man brought us over here, stripped us, stripped your native tongue, told you was a porch monkey. You was a nigger. You was all type of byword, a jigaboo. You know what I'm saying? Laughing at you.
They just got them Mexicans over here too.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? The northern tribe, we were doing this here. We was coming over, they were sending the northern tribe back to Spain and all that over there. Doing them the same way how they were doing us over here. Read.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 55 and verse 20. He had put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him.
He put his hand. He came over here and told another tribe, hey, I'm your friend. You know what I'm saying? Teach me how to survive in the winter. Teach me how to make clothes out of the animals y'all have. And you know what they did? They killed all the buffaloes. They starved them out. But this is the man that we trust. Read.
He had put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He had broken his covenant.
He broken 1,000 covenants. The white man, you cannot see. The white man will draw you in. He'll give you a stimulus check. See, that's, you know what I'm saying? Look, he crafty. He crafty in what he do. He real crafty. He give you the stimulus check, bring you, wheel you in, give you, got you. Then you think you're gonna get another stimulus check? You ain't gonna get another one. Because what? You're gonna have to pay that when you apply for your taxes. That's what the crafty he do. Cause he gotta get that back. That was just something to give you to come here and lower your guard and trust him. But the Most High said, don't trust him, don't trust thy enemy.
Same way they did that Obama cabinet.
Right. And what Obama did for us? Nothing for nothing. 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 For 8 years strong. Nothing. He fooled me. Because I thought Obama was a Negro. I ain't gonna lie. I said we got an Israelite up in finna be president. For real. That's exactly what I said. I said, you know what? I said now we got a nigga in the White House. But all along they fooled us again. And he was just a Hamite. His wife was the real Negro. His wife was, but he wasn't. Read up.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
Say, ain't the white man words smooth as butter, man?
Right.
And his words so smooth, it make you like, man, that line make that line sound so good. You like, yeah, that's it, man. That's right. That's really right. I'm gonna try that. For real. Say, and then he get on TV and say you on some water. It might be some water, real miracle water. Tell you to sprinkle this on you, and the boy say, man, say his word was smooth as what?
Smoother than butter.
Ain't butter smooth? You can put a butter on your thigh, that butter can just start running like that. That's how his word is smooth like that. See what I'm saying? So we have to be careful for our enemy, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They tell you that in Ephesians 10, that's what they call the full armor of God.
That's right, that's right.
Come, read on.
And the reason why war was in his heart.
Man, he looking at you, war was in his mind. And he got a smile on his face, telling you great job, Kevin. And he got war on his mind. If he just cross me, I'm gonna kill him. You know what I'm saying? Cause when I go to work every day, when I go to work, for the so-called white man, I get angry because I see what they doing to us. The whole warehouse look like cotton field to me. Look like tobacco field. You can be in the tobacco field on the one end, you can be on the sugar cane field on the other end, in the middle is the cotton field. But that's hey man, this is true. Then when you get your money, you ain't even see your money first. They taking their money out the top, and they ain't put a hand on what you did for 12 hours, 10 hours.
And let me add on to that. So, you go work for the money, right? They tax them for your money.
Exactly.
Then they tax you for your money. Then you get your check. Then you go cash it. Then if you go buy something, they tax you again for what you buy. So they making all the money off the money that you got. You gotta pay the cash to check. Then once you pay the cash check, if you buy something, they gonna tax that, and then whatever you bought and they tax that, they're gonna tax the people who sold it to you.
Right.
It's a dirty game.
It's a dirty game, and that's why we struggle. That's why we struggle. You know what I'm saying? That's why we struggle to make ends meet. Cause every time you get your check, here come a bill. You pay that bill, then you like, okay, I'm caught up. Then here come another bill knocking at the door. I'm like, you thought in your mind, I thought I was caught up. Because the money what you get is going straight through your hands. Because you know why? We up under the curses. You know what I'm saying? We up under the curses. So how to get the curses off of, how to get the curse off of y'all, off of our nation? We have to come back and keep the law, statute, and commandment. You got to come back and keep the law, statute, and commandment, and the Most High God would take shoulder by shoulder, take them curses off of us, man.
That's right.
Read on.
His word was softer than all, yet were they drawn swords.
And they drawing sword. Do they drawing sword? If you get pulled, it was me, you, and my brother right here in the car, and it's gonna be like
This car
8
turning up
police
for
behind us,
it's
and they
not
gonna be
Mexican
drawing
Independence. I
sword.
forget what it's called, but
They gonna be
still,
drawing their gun on
I
us.
love the
And
brown
we ain't got
pride,
no
still.
gun on
we
us.
gotta be keeping the commandments.
asking
That's
them,
what we
what's
gotta be
going on?
representing out here, man.
They don't want to talk to you. They want to put you in handcuffs, and then you'll take you down to jail. Take you to jail. Then they gonna give you a case. It's already the system is designed for us to fail, man.
That's right.
Read up.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 10 and verse 8. He sitteth, no, it's verse 7. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud.
His mouth is full of curses. The white man's mouth is full of curses. Cause if we believe what he's telling us, well, we not gonna do what the Most High God telling us to do.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We rather to obey God rather than man. You know what I'm saying? We rather what? Serve the Creator and the creature. You know what I'm saying? Read.
Wait, is it that one right there?
And fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity.
See? His tongue. And say he wake up with a lie.
I had put it right there. Cause
You know what I'm saying? Every day it's a lie. Like when Biden come up on the national, everybody look at it. What Biden be doing? Lying. That's all they do. Ain't no truth in them. Ain't no truth in them. What you got?
This is the
Hold on.
Verse 8. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages. In the secret places do he murder the innocent.
He murdered. Do he do that to us? They did that in what? In my grandma's time, in my papa's time. They were minding their own business, trying to go to the store, come home. What they do? Put them in the truck, hang them on the wall, burning crosses.
burning them.
You know what I'm saying? They show us on television. They show this every time, don't they? You know what I'm saying? They show this to us all the time. You know what I'm saying? How the white man, you know what I'm saying, tell me he love God, you know what I'm saying, he burning crosses and killing you for no reason at all. That's innocent blood. Read. You got some on that?
He murdered the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. He lieth in wait secretly as a...
His eyes is set on the poor. Who is poor? The 12 tribes of Israel. Because we broke the commandments of the Most High God. The Most High God put us on the bottom, and the servant went up. The other nation went up on us. We on the bottom. We the poor.
He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den.
He lying. What the police do? They sit in the corner, you can't see them, but they watching you. You know what I'm saying? When we was out there in the street, But them police was on us, boy. We had to be looking for them. You know what I'm saying? We had to be like a gazelle. Yeah, for real. We had to like, man, where them lions at out there? Where them tigers at? You know what I'm saying? They out there waiting on them.
He lieth in wait to catch the poor.
See?
He doeth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net.
See, that's what they do. Because they put these drugs in our neighborhood. Then they don't give us no job. So how we try to you know what I'm saying, try to get the ends meet, we hustling. So that's a net they, you know what I'm saying, they put out there and they catch us. You know what I'm saying? And look at it, you know what I'm saying, call it a trap. You know what I'm saying? It's a song it's going down in a trap. You know what I'm saying, Jock? Right.
Verse 10, he crouches and humbleth himself. See, this is how we know what it's talking about in Sirach 10 and 12 and 12, that it's talking about our enemy. Because it say he crouches and humbleth himself that the poor may fall by his strong ones.
See?
He has said in his heart, God has forgotten. He hideth his face, he will never see it.
See, the so-called white man think that God forgot. He never forgot. He ain't never forget what they did to us, man. Read on.
This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 11 and verse 4. Thus said the Lord, my Yahweh, feed the flock of the slaughter.
Feed the flock of the slaughter, okay?
Whose possessors slay them.
Who possesses slayed us? The so-called white man. He slaying us, man, for no reason at all. Some of them do get out of line, but most of it is innocent. They slayed us, man. And the Most High telling us we have an enemy who hate us. We got a lot of enemies. We got an enemy in our nation. We got enemies in the other nations. But our number one enemy is the Esau, is the so-called white man, Edom.
Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
Who hold themselves not guilty? If a police shoot you down right now, do they hold themselves not guilty? Did they do that to all the brothers and sisters who fell up under their sword? You know what I'm saying? They hold themselves not guilty, man. This thing is serious. The Most High telling you who these people are. You see it on television.
Damn, Esau, I couldn't hear what he said.
Read.
And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich.
See, they said, blessed be the Lord. But the Lord, they ain't talking about the Lord of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They talking about Satan.
Right.
That's their God. Satan is the other nation, is the Edomite gods.
Right.
Our God is the Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And you gotta understand. You gotta understand. The Most High bless, even the devil bless. You gotta know who blessing you. And you gotta, if you sin it, the Most High God is not blessing you.
Be aware of positions. Don't be deceived.
Got some more on that?
And their own shepherds pity them not.
And it's the own shepherd. All them pastors, they don't care. They don't care. They helping the Edomites to destroy us, man.
That's right.
They helping them. Them people, and then you'll say, then they taking tithing. Tithing was not about money. Do you see any collection plate out here? We want to win your soul to the Most High God. That's our mission, man.
That's right.
We don't want your money. If everybody can get in money, but everybody will be stacked on money.
Right.
But this thing here, you got to keep the law, statute, and commandment. Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
Say, we walked out of Egypt, right? With Moses. But he said this time, we're going to come into Egypt again with ships. We the only people ever came on the ship. Look at our people. Look around. They destroyed us, man.
Right.
Look at our people, man. I got compassion on my people. We trying to wake our people up, telling them they are the greatest people ever walking this planet. Come to keep the law, statute, and commandment. They don't want to do it. But let Biden,
Let that app get the roll.
right.
That app get the roll and they listen.
They'll sit there and listen. But we out here every weekend to try to tell our people to wake up. You know what I'm saying? Come to keep the law, statute, and commandment. You know what I'm saying? Remember your sin. Ask the Most High God to forgive your sin. You know what I'm saying? And come and repent. You know what I'm saying? That's what we out here to try to tell our people. Read.
By the way, whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
See, our people think we from America. We not from America. We from Jerusalem. Jerusalem is our homeland.
Right.
Man, you think if we was in our homeland, our women won't be out of order.
That's right.
And that's the truth. Our men out here want to be cross-dressing. They will be destroyed.
Right.
But we not in our land. They say they let us free. If you gonna let somebody free, send us back home, because they know they can't send us back home because they sent somebody else in our homeland. And they call themselves Jewish.
That's right.
We are the real Jew. We are Judah.
That's right.
Read.
It say, and there you shall be sold unto your enemies.
Say, when we got off them ship, when we were sold, they remind us every year when Kunta Kinte, when Roots, they remind us every year. See what I'm saying? Remind us every year that how we were sold on Ashabak, brother. You probably was sold for Master Johnson in Carolina.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the Most High told us, and right here, that we was gonna be sold. Read.
You shall be sold to your enemies for bond men and bond women.
For what?
For bond men and bond women.
Man, we were sold for slave men and slave women. Our women think they, you know what I'm saying, they weren't in slavery with us. Yes, y'all was.
That's right.
They broke y'all like they broke us.
That's right.
They one of the reasons why we went into slavery. Our own women.
Our women don't, you know what I'm saying, they tell, in these days, they saying like, I don't need no man. You do need a man.
Right.
Who gonna protect you?
Right.
Cause it's gonna be a time, and the time is near, that it's gonna be a race war.
That's right.
And you be out there, I don't need no man, okay? Who gonna protect you?
Right.
Because the only man gonna stand on in them days is gonna be the man of the Lord,
right,
who keeping the law, statute, and the commandment. Cause this right here might be the finest, the last call.
That's right.
Cause the Most High been stretching his hand for the longest, and everybody didn't want to listen. Nobody would just shrug their shoulder,
right,
giving us the F-you finger, telling us to kiss their behind, want to run us over in their cars, doing all type of dumb stuff.
Right.
And the Most High said, you know what? You might be my final last call. Then you know what? And then when they gonna start, and then when the Most High tell us not to come back out, they're gonna be looking for us.
Right.
And we, you know what I'm saying, we ain't gonna be found.
Right.
Only way you gonna find, the Most High lead you to us.
That's right.
And we be trying to tell our people to wake up, cause this might be your last wake up call.
That's right.
Cause the seal is the fifth seal is already open. Now the next seal is gonna be the sixth seal.
Right.
It's opening, man. You can look it on the news. They say that river over there is dried up.
Right. Right.
It's gonna go down.
Right. Right. Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
7:1. They tell you 4 angels.
Yes.
The Bible never explained those 4 angels.
Right.
It said that a 5th angel, he quietly told him, don't hurt the earth.
until he marked his people. So what we doing now? We out here trying to give our people warning and everything. Do you know how to get in the kingdom? Do you know how to get in the kingdom? No. Give me that. How to get in the kingdom. Revelation. Watch this. It's going to tell you. This is the key. No, this is the key. Watch this. Watch this. Got it? First one there. Revelation 22 and 14.
Oh, yeah, okay. I got
I'm right there. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 22, verse 14.
Watch this.
Blessed are they that do.
Hold on. Bless who?
Blessed are they that do his commandments.
Say, the Most High said, bless. Bless deacon. Bless Solomon. Bless elder. Bless soldier Isaiah.
That's right.
Bless. Cause we keeping the what?
That do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life.
That what? They what?
That they may have right to the tree of life.
He said they may have the rights. And what?
And may enter.
May what?
And may enter.
No, you know the church say it's one gate, but it's 12 gates, and you what?
May enter in through the gates.
Through the gate.
City. Into the city.
Into the city. The beautiful city that the Most High is finna bring down to us. You got to keep the commandments. I want all my people, you so-called black, you so-called Mexican, and you so-called Native American, into the sin. Only way you can get into the kingdom, you got to come to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
And the 2/3, you already, if you don't want to come keep the laws, statutes, and commandments, you already mark yourself. You mark your own self.
That's right.
Because we looking for the 1/3 and the 144. How you doing, sister? How you doing? You know who you are in the according to the Bible?
Come on, Jake.
Do you know
Jake getting locked
who
up.
you are in the Bible? Okay, who are you then? Who are you? Talk to me. Who are you? You an angel? Come on, sister. Come on, man. Come on. Okay, let me ask you something. When you go apply for a job, do you put angel on there for your nationality? Okay. What's your what is your nationality? What's your nationality? Who are you? If I got a company and I give you an application, you got to fill that application out, right? Okay, and I'm asking you, what's your nationality? You know what I'm saying? Me, what you gonna tell me? Are you white? You African American? So you from you black? So you black in you black in your shirt right there. So you look like a crayon in your book.
I am a child of Yeshua. You're a child of Satan. I am a child of God, of Yeshua.
See what I'm saying? Sister, you are not an African American. You ain't come from two continents. You know what the Most High God called you? He called you Judah. Is your father is a so-called black man? Okay, your father is from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
You know who else came from Judah? The Christ. You know Christ looked like you? You know what I'm saying? I know in your mind when you pray, who comes in your mind, your image? A white man, do he? Whoa! Whoa! Watch this though. We're gonna get out the Bible how Christ really looked like, and I want you when the brother read this here, keep that image in your head, and you if that white image come up, you slice that sucker head off. Watch this.
This is the book of Romans. This is the book of Romans, chapter 13 and verse 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
We just like a matrix. This is like the Matrix. You seen the Matrix? How, you know what I'm saying? How Neo woke up and everybody else woke up. We out here trying to wake you up. You know what I'm saying? Because all around you is a lie. Everything's around you is a lie.
For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
Now your salvation is here. It's now, right now. Watch this.
The book of Revelations, chapter 1 and verse 14.
Watch this.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So he's describing Christ that his head and his hair was white like wool. If I'm looking at your hair is wool, just like Christ. Watch this.
As white as snow.
So when we get older, our beard and our hair gonna be white as snow.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Now, when you drink wine, do your eyes turn red? When you drink wine, or you know, say your eyes turn red. Well, I'm just saying, you know, whatever, you know, yeah, okay.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
So I'm looking at your leg right here. It said fine brass. So what is the rim of brass? What color of brass look like? What color brass? What color the brass look like? Well, if I bring a penny to you, what that penny look like? Brown, right? Watch this.
As if it burned in a furnace.
So now, if I put that penny into a furnace and bring it out, what color that penny would be? If I put it in the fire, your truth, and you know what I'm saying, and I bring it out, right? What color it would be if I burn it? Yes, Christ was a dark-skinned black man. He never was no pale face. He had no dog and stringy hair. He had hair just like yours, mine, and his skin was dark like this.
And his voice as the sound of many waters.
And when he speak, his voice sound like many waters. He don't have to have a microphone.
And let me ask you this. Read that again, that last part. Listen to this.
And his voice as the sound of many waters.
Don't most black men that you know, they always say, y'all talk too loud. Y'all got big old mouths. That's who he was. He was the same as we are. Loud mouth, big mouth brother who getting that good word of God out to his people.
That's right, sister. So when you pray
Y'all 5
tonight,
minutes, brother? You got 5 minutes for the word of God?
Get that image
you got
out of your
5 minutes
head.
for the word of
That
God?
white man, that's not God. That's not Jesus.
You gotta be somewhere?
You know what I'm saying? He's look like you. When you look in the mirror, you say, Jesus look like me.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? The Father looked like the Heavenly Father. He looked like it. Because Christ said, if you see me, you seen the Father. I come from the Father. So if Christ looked like the Father, they look just alike. If you have a daughter and your daughter look just like you, and your daughter gonna have your same skin complexion and everything about you. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Christ. Christ is a so-called black man. You know what I'm saying? Called in this time a Negro. If Christ had been here right now, he would have been called a Negro.
I can get another one?
He's one of us.
You have to
You know what I'm
ask.
saying? He's our
Take
God.
this flyer, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Take the flyer,
So,
bro. We
you
out
got?
here
What
for
you
our
got?
people. What y'all, how you doing? What's your name, bro?
Watch
Daniel
that.
and
They can describe you
okay,
how-
that's a biblical name. You know your name in the Bible, right? All right, what is it? It's Hispanic what? What day is it today? Y'all celebrate it. It's the yeah, because I seen it pop up on my calendar.
This is the book of
So
chapter
that's
7,
good that y'all got
verse 9.
brown pie
I
for y'all
beheld
people.
to the throne
But
were
y'all gotta
cast down.
understand that it's deeper than you just being brown and you just being Mexican. You feel me? So like when you go in there, where y'all from? Well, you from Mexico, but like you live in Texas, huh?
And
Oh,
the
okay, where you
ancient
from?
of days did exist.
You from here? So, alright, so when you go in the hoods and the ghettos and shit, who you see? You see the Mexicans and you see who niggas like me, right?
That's the Father.
But we either clicked up with each
Whose
other or we
garment
beefing
was
with each
white
other,
as
right?
snow.
But we always
Now,
in the same
he
area.
got a
as you.
body.
How old you is?
He describing right here
16, how
that
old
the
you?
Most High God got a body.
17. Y'all some young
You know what
niggas,
I'm
man. I
saying? He
remember when I
also
was
is a spirit.
Y'all staying out of trouble.
Watch this.
Huh? Yeah, this is my advice. The advice I'm telling you is, alright, so look. So what we're teaching our
his
people is
garment was
that
white as
the
snow,
blacks, Hispanics, and the
the
Native
hair of
Americans,
his head
they the real people
like
of the Bible.
pure
So when you go into the
white.
Bible and you read the history and
The
and you go
Father
into the
gave
etymology and you
was
do
a
your research,
pure
we understand
wool.
that blacks and Mexicans, we the same
Snow
people.
white.
We brothers.
Pure
Bro, y'all
wool.
look like us, y'all talk like us, y'all act like us. Niggas ain't the only ones wearing gold chains. This brother wearing a gold chain. Why you wearing a gold chain? Because you know you a
was
king.
like the
See what I'm saying? You know you a
fiery
prince.
in his
You know what I'm saying?
wheels
Like
as
when you walk
burning
around, you know you
fire.
the shit. You know, I got the
That's
swag, I
cherry.
got the sauce. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
cherry.
So,
He's sitting in your
it's more that comes with that. We get that from the Most High
When I
God.
be-
So
when they
my
be
advice
talking
to
about
y'all
the UFO,
would be keep the
UFO,
commandments and you gotta
cherry,
open up
that's
and
the
read your
angel.
Bible. Because when you
Them
go
the angels
into
for us.
when you go into the Bible, right? You find this people called Issachar, right? And there's a city in Mexico called Issachar, right?
This is the
That's
book
how
of
we know
Jeremiah,
that y'all are
chapter
those people.
14,
That would
verse
make y'all
2.
our brothers. So we gotta stick together. That's what we teaching our people. So y'all understand that? So you gotta remember, you a king and a prince on earth. Don't let nobody tell you nothing else. You a king and a prince on earth. Don't let nobody tell you us. Right? So you gotta understand, I'm not just a Mexican. I'm not just a brown boy. I'm an Israelite. I'm a prince of God. So that's what we are telling our people. You understand that, bro? Yeah, hey
And the
man.
ghosts
Yeah,
go wrong language.
yeah.
They
Give me on
are
Instagram.
black.
What y'all out here? What
They
y'all finna get
are
into?
black.
You walking around? You fucking with some girls?
Your dog is your soul again.
Ah, come on, man. It might have broke down because y'all was supposed to see us. You know what I'm saying?
And we are black.
But yeah, bro, I make
music
music and everything, bro. Yeah, and
I'm trying to get into rap, man. I
Hey,
rap
see?
trash.
You
gotta keep on practicing that. But that's what we gotta do. Like even in my songs, I preach about truth. I talk about real life shit, but I preach about how our people gotta come together. Cause the white man hate us. Right? They call us niggers. They hate y'all too. They call y'all what? Wetbacks. You don't know. You're right. You don't know wetback.
We don't have no. We put our hands
So why would they say something about us? Why would they say that about us? Because they scared of us. Because once we come together, it's a rap song. But we gotta do it through the laws of God. So that's what we got here. You understand that, bro? Yeah, man. Y'all be safe, bro. Stay out of trouble. Stay out of trouble. Isaiah. Nice to meet you. Isai. Now how you say it? Isaiah. Yeah. All right, bro. Stay out of trouble.
His skin was red.
All right, bro.
The white man is not
All right, bro.
He is red. When you put him in the sun,
He said he was just wearing that. He not religious, but he just
when you
wearing
look
that.
on the television, when you see the show that they show you a so-called white man, he's red.
Y'all want to go? You want to go
He
into
comes
the
different shades of red. It's never
Do
been
you
no
know the
white man
language
on this
that
planet.
our ancestors speak when they got out those ships?
Yes.
That was the language.
And my
when they got
bones
off
are
those
burned
ships.
with heat.
Oh, you know that for sure.
Yes.
Ancient Hebrew.
Ancient Hebrew. Okay, so for that being said,
The book of Job, chapter 30, verse
the
30.
slaves that was speak, that
My
was, when they got
skin
off those
is
ships,
black
was speaking
upon me.
Hebrew.
She's not
Yeah,
white, she's red.
that's proof for that. Yes.
She's red,
Yes.
she's not white.
Oh, okay.
But her
So,
shirt is white.
do you believe that
But
the
they're
Egyptians
are red.
and the Samaritans, I'm gonna say
Comanche? Is that what you're
They
saying?
can look superior over us.
the first people. Do you think they even knew what they did?
They know exactly what they were doing.
This is the book.
Do you know?
The
Do you know
song, the
anything they know
song.
about Jesus? Or
They know
this
about
religion?
God. They know about God.
Right.
I'm saying
They knew about the
Egyptians-
Creator.
Yes.
They knew exactly about the Creator. But don't you know?
This is the song, the song, chapter 1, verse 5.
And he gave them guys
I
to
am
worship.
black.
He gave them
I
guys to
am
worship.
black.
So he ain't tripping on
I
them.
am
He
black.
tripping on you.
Right.
You're not
Black
African.
family.
Who
That's
said
the whole
it's
problem.
common? We
You're
say
not
we
African.
black and what? And
I know I'm
beautiful.
not African.
So what
We
the
the ones say
Samaritans
that.
and the Egyptians and the
This is our
Babylonians
Bible.
do ain't got nothing to do with what you supposed to be doing.
So a lot of people
And
say
that comes
if the
from
white
Babylon.
man wrote the Bible,
Right
why
here.
he put that in there, dude?
I understand.
He gonna put that in there if the white man wrote this
You
book.
said you want to go deeper.
Because the white man didn't write
You
this
said you want to go
book.
deeper.
All right, look, I got somewhere I gotta go.
God damn.
This is verse
I'm saying, I
10.
got
It
somewhere I
says,
really gotta
thy
go.
wanna
cheeks
go
My
deeper.
girl-
are
my girl is
comely.
calling
With,
me.
So when will Eve when you talking to your brother?
No,
So you
no, we
say
like
he
gold in our mouth. It said, read that again.
thy cheeks are
Man.
comely with rows of jewels.
Something else.
Those are what?
Right.
This brother
Rows
said
of
he's
jewels.
not religious. He just got the cross with the white man dangled all
Right.
around
We love
for no
children in our
reason.
mouth.
Right.
We love
But you a Hamite though.
What did he say? What did
He said he wasn't a Hamite.
Oh,
He
okay.
said he wasn't. I know that I ain't African.
Right, right,
What you doing, brother?
Right.
He said he's spiritual. Well, a spiritual person wouldn't be wearing a
Solomon
religious robe.
had gold
right.
in his
I
mouth.
tried to show
Look
he
at
ain't want
this
to see.
brother.
This is where it come from.
Because some people like, oh, you supposed to be up there teaching, you got gold in your mouth. Say that, read that one more time.
Thy cheeks are comely with rows of jewels.
With rolls of jewels, smile for me. You got yours
I ain't
in?
got mine in
See,
right now.
See, D, come here, D, smile for me, sit down. You know what I'm saying? This is coming, man. Our forefather wore this thing.
That's right.
We did this.
Right.
Thy neck with chains of gold.
Hey, don't we got to have gold in our mouth and chain around our neck?
That's right.
That's us, man.
That's right.
That's our Bible.
That's right.
We are the greatest people ever walked this planet.
That's right.
We walk around with jewelry in our mouth and gold and around our neck. You know what I'm saying? We wear fringes, swinging and banging. And the earth and the other people know who we are.
I gotta get ready to go out. Y'all take care now.
All right,
With
brother.
that, I'm gonna say shalom with that.
Shalom.
Shalom. Kwon Yasharala.
Go over there, Sharella.
Kwon Yasharala. He got next. He got next.
That's a woman? We go. I was about to say, you gotta teach him about the word of God. You gotta teach him about the word of God. If you was listening, he gotta listen. Come on, man. Come on, man. You gotta bring him into it, man. You gotta bring him into the faith.